Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bend.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Finds the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw at Snyder. Got his man quickly. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
This defense really does a nice job.
First down to start the drive after the break. Running back goes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection. See if they throw it again. They'll run the counter. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You got to give it to this defense, too, because they know they've got to get off.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Get ready.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And it's go time for this defense, right? Like, it's go time. We got to commit more guys near the line.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Astronauts, taking on a team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's...
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass, it's Snyder. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their...
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The give to the back. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Walton. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This defense knows they have to do a better job tackling.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the grab on 3rd. Touchdown, Eagles! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let...
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pop the draw. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henry. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Wheeler. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Snyder. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
Nice completion.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. Safe little shovel pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Henry. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
And 1st down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henry. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a...
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Henry. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I want to get my running backs the ball.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They were able to get the ball to the... On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll keep it himself. And the Eagles get it past the sticks.
Quarterbacks like this are what makes college football.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this running...
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. On the run, it's Henry. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The offense set for a first down play.
Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick's Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball
and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making... Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how...
Here on third down for this offense. To throw, it's Snyder. Makes the grab over the middle. Oh, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. On the ground, it's Henry. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a... And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, we knew coming into this game,
First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now on first down from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
All right, defense. It ain't working.
And now on second down for this offense. The give on the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was...
The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air, it's Snyder. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense, getting that incomplete.
A 1st down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some...
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Sends it downfield. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Yeah, and I like...
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henry. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good...
First down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the...
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Handoff to the lone back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff,
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Complete downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Snyder. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver now comes in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the...
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to throw. It's Snyder. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to... They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Looking for more room. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going downfield for the big play. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never...
Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers?
Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the Big House, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not...
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's right on target. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Really? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the gun to give, looking for room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run defense.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Complete. Tackle is made after the first down.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much.
Here we go. This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
That's a beautiful pass and catch.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Power football with the run. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Offense getting set for first down.
White 29. White 29. Kick.
Dropping back, it's Snyder. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? 3rd down, kind of man.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Henry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. Motion from the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the...
On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
You're going to stop...
The offense starts with a short field.
Here we go.
They'll throw it on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Henry. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but It's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Let's
The offense set for a first down play. On the run, it's Henry. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. It's a draw. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And oftentimes running back.
Line gets set, first down. Going to the running game. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Snyder. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Got a man, it's Walton. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? They'll throw it on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the...
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to run for it. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And they may have caught the defense snap.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. First down here for the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds a man on the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
And they did everything.
Line getting set on second down.
Double. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Snyder. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On the play.
Just about the time the quarterback... Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. This is a 3rd and long. The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their... Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Handoff to the lone back. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for a gap, it's Henry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.